What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody, listen, guys, we're still going, man. We out here. This is another episode of A Puff a Minute, Cigars and Conversation with your boy, Cigar Mick.
And this Cigar Banker. What's good, people?
That's what it is, y'all. Listen, man, we decided we're going to go ahead and run a part two to today's conversation. They may not air the same time, you know what I'm saying, but at least y'all will have some more content for us while you are and we are chilling with our families this holiday season.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So your boy Cigar Mick is still on that, that Romeo Julieta 1875 Nicaraguan style. You know, Nicaraguan through and through. That got that, that Colorado, natural Colorado wrapper on it. It's medium smoke, mild, buttery, just real creamy light. And it's just one of those nice afternoon smokes out here in Vegas. And what you still working with, bro?
Yeah, man. I got me a nice one, too, man. This is that Monte Cristo Platinum Series. I forgot to mention before, this is Nicaraguan. Yeah. But one of the interesting things about this joint, is, like I said, is the Peruvian fillers.
Yeah, it is.
That is something I have not heard before. I'm enjoying it so far. Good smoke, good flavor, man. No complaints.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Yep, that's what's up, man. And we're pairing that with some of that holiday special, man. The tradition, every Thanksgiving, your boy Cigar Mick picks up a bottle of that wild turkey so he can have some turkey with his turkey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only time of year that I do that, by the way, guys. But yeah, the wild turkey is a tradition type of thing, man. So that's what we on right now. So we just kind of like polishing off this bottle from Thanksgiving time.
Cool.
That's it, man. So there's a lot of stuff, man, that we need to follow up on and everything, man. I know that you were chomping at the bit, man, at some point, man, to talk a little bit about what's going on as far as the impeachment process.
Yeah.
45 in the impeachment process, man, and what does that look like? I'm not surprised, saying that that the indictment finally came down.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're going to move forward with the impeachment process. I am very cautiously, I'm not even optimistic at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they played around with this thing so long that it's kind of lost its fire. And there's so many distractions, to keep you off the points of the fact of, who gets gets accused of impeding investigations, right, or doing things to impact a United States election.
Yes.
While they're being investigated for doing things to impact the United States election.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the audacity, man. We've gone so far beyond the realm of belief.
Yeah.
When it comes to 45 now, bro, nothing is surprising. The American people have been desensitized to everything that is, supposedly be of value, and you value what you're told to value, so to speak, and you just like, well, I'm gonna just close my eyes to this and just choose not to acknowledge that some of these things are just unheard of from an American president, man. Mm-hmm. So, man, it's not a matter of guilt or not guilt at this point. It's a matter of, just like the American justice system, can you convict? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, this will probably make his campaign for president stronger in the end, for re-election. It'll probably make it stronger in the end, because that's the type of people that we share this country with right now. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, there's no value, man. You know what I'm saying? And what used to be, look at it in our music, man. I'm gonna get away from the politics and stuff like that, but I can use music as an example. When I was growing up, man, it was just like, love songs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you could talk to your girl, man, from a song that you just heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That the stylistics just put out or something, or whatever, man. Now it's all about, being raunchy, bravado, you know what I'm saying, and just, just a lack of values and stuff like that. And it's come full circle to now that's exactly how American politics are.
Oh my
You know what I'm
goodness.
saying? It's the more corrupt you are, man, the more in your face you are, and all of that. For some reason, the more popular it is.
What's
You know?
one of the most favorite shows right now that everybody watching? Housewives of such and such.
Raunchy.
And what's one of the things they love about that show?
Yeah.
It's in your face.
in
It's
your face.
raunchy.
Exactly.
It's them being them, and they don't give a f about what nobody say. It's them being them.
That's the appetite of American people right
Yes,
now. You know,
and
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
reason why.
Yeah, that's
It's a
the
reason why
appetite.
people are tuning into the impeachment process.
Yeah.
It's a reason why people are feeding into this discussion is because it does feed into the American psyche of what's going on. And there is, I think what we have to be cautious of is there is a dumbing down of society.
Absolutely.
And that's got to be relevant what's going on with this whole impeachment process.
Absolutely.
And I hate to say this, but I feel like the Republicans are playing on that much more than the Democrats. That dumbing down of society favors them much more than it does the Democrats.
Yeah.
The Democrats want to come with facts. They want to be. They bring all the lawyers. They bring all the real political ease to the things that are going on. And the Republicans are sitting there attacking individuals, attacking comments. But they're making Americans be dumb.
Yeah.
And even through the impeachment process, I'm not convinced by the process at all that he did something wrong or he didn't do something wrong because it got so convoluted in the conversation just from the committee itself. So I'm like, okay, who do you favor one way or the other? And at the end of the day, who's going to win?
Yeah.
It favors Trump.
For me, man, you know what I'm saying? And again, I can't stress this enough, man. It's not about Democrat or Republican.
No.
You know what I'm saying? There's idiots and there's bastards on each side of the
Yes.
aisle, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you've got just as much negativity, you know, on both sides, so to speak. So again, it has nothing to do with that, man. Everybody knows, man, that I'm neither one, bro. I'm independent. I'm always going to, look at the issues and at the individuals and where they stand and what they represent. But when it comes to that particular individual, bro, I mean, you already showed me who you are. Once you showed me who you are, I have no other choice but to believe you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're not for me. You're not for my community. You're not for the things that I value. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Tell them it's what it is.
Yeah, it was a bad hit.
It was a bad hit. Yeah. So now I'm gonna get a call from the FBI. Anyway, yeah. So where I'm at with it is this is just not somebody that I favor, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it, and it's not because it's one side against another side. I'm not grouping myself with any particular people who are opposed to him. I'm talking about from my own personal standpoint. You feel me? So yeah.
And I watched the trial.
Yeah.
I watched the impeachment process. Some of the most interesting witnesses, and forgive me for not saying it wasn't silent to me. It was the professors that came up and spoke on just facts.
Yeah.
Just facts of theological, what is the law? What does it mean to impeach a president? What does it mean to be president? What does that title in that office mean? Mm-hmm. They really spoke to those facts and looked at the facts of not did he collude or was he trying to impede a process? Was this an impeachable offense or what have you?
Right.
They were just talking about the facts. Now, some of them got a little sensationalized and said some of their own personal opinions, which I didn't agree with, but just the fact that they were talking about the facts and the theology. And one of the things that one of the professors said, she clearly gave the definition of what is a monarchy and what is a dictatorship and what is a democracy. And the things that are going on right now do not mimic a democracy. They mimic a dictatorship or a monarchy. And those are just the facts.
Give us a king.
Those are just the facts.
Yeah, exactly. Give us a king, man. So that was the downfall of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? They had everything that they needed, man. You know what I'm saying? But they said, give us a king.
Give us a king.
And that's what America's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? We want our king.
Yeah.
Damn it. Give us our king.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, anyway, I did not watch it.
Okay.
I got to a point, and I love, to be on the forefront and on the cusp of this type of information.
Yeah.
Personally, but I got burnt out, bro. I got so burnt out on it that I just couldn't. I was on overload. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Which is what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To oversaturate you, to desensitize you to the point where you are just ambivalent.
Yeah.
to it, and then next way, whatever happens, happens. But unfortunately, your boy Mick is human too. So,
yeah. But off of that, man, off of that, but still in the vein of politics, man. One of the things I had to bring up is Kamala Harris.
Yes,
right?
Let's talk about
Kamala, man. Like recently, this week, she decided to drop out of the presidential race. After I thought she had a successful debate, and then 2 weeks later, here we are sitting here saying that she's dropping out of the race. Now, me personally, I don't know the specifics as to why she decided to drop out of the race, but it was definitely a surprise because I thought she was doing well. None of the Democrats are really polling that well, but I thought she was doing well, holding her own in debates. She stuck to her issues, stuck to her guns. Even when she was attacked by several of the other candidates, the young lady from Hawaii in particular, she came at Kamala hard on a few different occasions. So I was just surprised by it, man.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what to think about the presidential race now. If you got somebody of that caliber already dropping out, like I said, it doesn't bode well for the Democrats. I'll tell you that. But like I said, you can't think of it from one side or another. But she definitely supported issues that I cared about.
Sure. I think that, man, the fact that Kamala dropped out says more about America, right, and what America is ready for, what America will support, than it does about her as a candidate. Primarily, I think the reason why she was forced to suspend her campaign was financial. She did not have the financial support that other candidates had.
Okay.
People, you put your money, where your heart is, so to speak. And people weren't putting their money with her because they didn't really believe that she could win. So and that's unfortunate because she wasn't afforded the same flexibility that a lot of other candidates are afforded. The things that there's no candidate, that hasn't had something in their past, so to speak. The whole very ideal of politics is a profession of compromise. Nobody gets. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can say, hey man, if I ran for politics, I would do this, I would do this, I would do this. You would probably get very little done if you're not able to give some things. Now, the problem is when you give so that you can get a little bit, sometimes you give more than you get. You know what I'm saying? And this speaks to the things that came up in question in Kamala's record, right? Her voting record and things of that nature. And those are the very things that were used against her. But again, it is the nature of the beast when you're in a political profession, so to speak.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. So
you hit the nail on the head.
So there's no forgiving somebody that looks like Kamala. Whereas somebody like an Elizabeth Warren, who may have some of the same deficiencies in her voting record, or even a Joe Biden or what have you, it's easier to overlook it for them, and it's easier for them to raise that money. I think Kamala was the last person that looks like me or something that's left. Man, I don't even know. Is what's his name still in there?
Cory Booker.
Cory's still in there.
Yeah.
But I don't think Cory, like Kamala had just qualified for the next debate. I don't think Cory did qualify for the next debate.
He was begging for support at the last debate.
But she had already qualified for the next debate. So to be named, to be already invited to the next debate and then to fold, man, that's significant, man. Because people don't fold at that point.
Right.
But again, I believe that it was financial because people. And again, I'm saying people, man. I unfortunately, man, I'm going to start by pointing the finger at myself, because I didn't really throw any dollars towards her campaign,
right,
so to speak. So again, but I think that's really what it comes down to in the end, man. It's a financial thing.
Okay.
And if you really believe in a candidate, you can't stress enough that you have to support them financially in the early going, and not wait until, okay, now that it's one or two people left, now I'm going to, get in there and start supporting. Because when it gets down to the last two or the last one, basically you're just going to be dealing with what's left.
Yeah.
They may not be the one that you want the most. But yeah,
and that's a good point, because the last election we saw that come out too, right? We had a lot of candidates that were self-made millionaires and independently wealthy that were able to run and sustain their campaigns, and we're seeing that again. We have several candidates that are independently wealthy or gotten wealthy through some other means,
yes.
and have had the ability to sustain their campaigns, even if they weren't candidates that many people supported.
Right.
But they've had the money in the backing to be able to
keep it going.
Yeah.
Trump is a billionaire.
Yeah.
Bloomberg, millionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of these cats that that have access to this money like that, and then are financially backed by millionaires and PACs and stuff
Yes.
like that as well. So when you look at it, when you started from saying, hey, you know, when you were watching the impeachment process, and they were saying, hey, this is a democracy, this is a monarchy, this is, you know, the one that you left out is oligarchy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if it takes money,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, to attain office in the United States, and the only people who are running for office are the people who have money,
Yes.
or the people who have money want to put in office,
Yes.
right? Then you're no longer dealing with a democracy anyway.
No.
Ooh, think about that one.
Wow. Yeah, because you think about it, in medieval times, it was who had the most gold. They were warlords at that time as well, but at the same time, it was based on wealth and how they attained that wealth. You know, they may have done it through means of war or what have you, but they were the kings at that time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
You know, but yeah, man. That's it, man. I'm gonna get off of that, bro, because again, that subject, man, it's just blue for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's necessary, and I know a lot of our viewers really tune in, you know what I'm saying, to hear what we have to say on some of these types of things. And I also know a lot of people tune in for the other reason too, because they like to hate on us and stuff, man. And I say, hey, bring the hate, bro. I'm still here. You know, is that our warning?
Yeah, man.
Man, we're gonna tighten this one up there. We're gonna shut it down, bro. I was about to jump on AV, man. But go ahead, man.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep doing your thing on Instagram. Y'all know we do the rundown every time, man. We appreciate that love. Keep telling us what y'all smoking. Telling us about the smokes we talk about. Hey, man, if you see us somewhere, you got a picture with us, post them up and tag us in them, because we got a lot of pictures. I thought about that from Big Smoke with people, and I'm not sure if we got everybody tagged in them and whatnot. So go to our page, check out our Instagram page. If you're in those photos, you can tag yourself as well, or shoot us a message and let us know you're in the photo. We'll make sure to update that info too, man. But hey, keep taking that love over to YouTube, because we got all the episodes posted up on YouTube. The last few conversations we had. We're going to have these episodes posted up there, man. And like I said, Spotify, that's on me. We got to get Spotify updated with all the latest content, but we'll get that up for you guys. You can make sure to listen to us in the car while you're at the gym, all that good stuff.
There it is, guys. There it is. Yo, I mentioned on the last one, I'm going to mention it on this one. You know what I'm saying? Cigars bring people together. Sometimes those people want to stay together. Be sure to check us out, man, at www.timelessconnection.com. Wedding officiants right here in Las Vegas. You know, all kinds of awards from the Better Business Bureau, and, you know, the best at everything that we do, because we believe in excellence. And check us out. We are putting together a cigar wedding package, man, for those of you, you know, who want to add a little different flavor to your nuptials this year. If you want to come to Vegas, have a cigar-themed wedding, man, we got you. We are doing that in association with the Badass Mobile Cigar Lounge. So that package will be posted very shortly. And that link will be posted in the YouTube comment section, so you can just go right to it.
What's the website again?
www.timelessconnection.com. Also, guys, it's 2020 right on the horizon. Everybody right now thinking about, I got to lose some weight, I got to get back in shape, and all of that good stuff. Guess what? We got something for you there too, guys. All right, I'm going to post that link up as well. All right, so be sure to check us out at our TLC. You know, I can't think of the website right now, but we have all of the all natural products, man, health and wellness products, gluten-free, all natural organic products, man, that help you on your journey back to health. All right, so again, you can be healthy and smoke cigars, man. You ain't know that?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, check it out. I'm your man, Cigar Mick.
The Cigar Banker, people.
It's another puff per minute, y'all. And remember, guys,
we are not just blowing smoke.
We are not just blowing smoke. Peace.
Peace.
Holla.